I'm good at catching. Like, I'm actually really good at catching.
Oh, yeah?
Throw anything
Really
at me. Throw anything at me. I'll catch it.
Catching these hands. Ugh.
Ash and Zach are super smart. They went to college and did a bunch of stuff. And Bo and Andrew didn't go to college because that's the way life goes sometimes.
Yeah.
What happens when you put them together and you try to make them learn?
Okay.
Well, grab your friends and listen together. Let's get dumped on an info dump podcast.
We did it.
Oh, wait.
That was when now is when you're supposed to go introduce the episode.
Yeah. That was your cue.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
your cue.
That was your cue.
Sing the whole thing again. Sing the whole thing again. Sing the whole thing again.
Yeah, do it again.
Ash and
No,
Zach
stop,
are super
Jesus.
smart.
You want me to do it? I'll do it. Ash and Zach are super smart. They went to college and learned a bunch of stuff from Bo.
Why are you going higher and higher?
To the moon. What happens when you put us together and try to
Jesus
Is this
Christ.
going to be in the episode?
I don't know.
It better be.
All right, Andrew. Take us in.
Welcome to Get Dumped On, the Info Dump podcast. I said the this time. See what I did there? I said the.
Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
The Info Dump
baby.
podcast. The baby. The podcast where four friends get together. Normally, one of them dumps their special interest knowledge on the other three. However, today we have a very interesting episode, but I'll explain it later. First, I would like to introduce your host. I'm Andrew. That is Ash.
What's up?
What's up?
That was not Ash. That was, well, the first part was Ash. Second part was Zach. Next up,
What's up?
is Bo.
Oh, what's up?
And the last, and certainly least, I'm just kidding, but Zach.
Rude.
So today we have a very interesting episode. We were all together last week for a wedding reception, so we didn't have any time to plan something. So today is the improv episode. We just
What do I call it? What do I call it?
the open mic episode.
Open mic night.
Open mic night. We literally
Much
sat
Apod
down
About
together.
Nothing.
We just hit record and we're just going to go. And I am so sorry for what happens next, or if it's very good, you're welcome.
But are you gonna leave what we did in the beginning? Because that's a good what do you call it?
Yeah.
That's a good foreplay to
I
it.
can,
How it is.
I can
Okay.
put it in there.
I hurt my throat for that. So
So you done for the
Yeah.
rest of the episode?
oh yeah. I can't improv.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
What's your favorite movie?
I knew that. I knew Zach was going to see. I know he planned that. He planned that.
I'm sorry. I just like talking about movies.
What's saying that it's a favorite movie? Do you have one singular favorite movie? Because it's like asking me who my best friend is. I have a bunch. Or my favorite food. I could never tell you the.
Do I
number
make
one.
that list? Do I make that list?
You know, my favorite movie.
You can lie to me. Oh.
Yes, Bo, you're on the list.
I did it. Mom!
You know, I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie, but on the plane on the way home, I watched the movie Catch Me If You Can. It was pretty good.
Love that
fucking
movie.
And
That's
it
a good
sucks
movie.
that later on it came out that that movie was not true at all. But
Yeah.
I love that movie.
But it's
still a
about a
good
con
movie.
man.
It's
So
fine.
the
I'm
fact
okay
that the
with it.
con man lied about how much of a con man he was, isn't that the ultimate con?
Okay, I'm back
That's
in.
a long con. That's a long con.
It's a long con. It's got the best joke in it, too. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go fuck yourself. That's it. That's the whole joke.
Go fuck yourself. Who? Oh.
Your mother.
I'm Tom Hanks. Hey.
I'm Tim Honks. Look at me go. Yeah. Okay.
Tim Honks.
What's your favorite? What's the
Autumn
best
shit.
joke that you've heard in a movie besides that one?
In a movie?
Yeah,
I can't do that on the fly. That's
think of a
weird.
movie that you like and think of a joke that's. I know Zach got one. Zach, go.
Go ahead.
No, I
Zach.
don't have. I can't think of any. I've never seen a movie with a joke in it. I don't know.
It's true. Zach is notorious
Yeah.
for watching only very serious movies.
I tried
I
to
got-
watch a comedy and he yelled at me.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
That's a good one. I love that.
Is that a joke or just an anecdote?
Well,
It's kind of a joke.
I
He
don't
says
know.
it cheekily.
He just, he's a little cheeky bitch.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Dan, you don't got no leg.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
You got a leg, Lieutenant Dan.
That's pretty funny. Pretty much
Lieutenant
everything he
Dan,
says in that movie is a fucking riot.
Well, that's my favorite movie. That's why I was quoting. That's why I was doing my favorite joke from that movie. Forrest Gump is my actual hands down favorite.
Forrest Gump is your
Is it?
favorite movie?
Forrest Gump is my favorite movie. The second one would be Taken, and the third one would be The Butterfly Effect.
Fuck you.
All right, Zach
I'm
and
dead
Bo,
serious about Forrest
fight
Gump.
in
Favorite
3,
movie.
2, 1, go.
Ashton Kutcher played a great job, and that kid was creepy. The other kid was creepy, and he kept going back in time. They kept fucking it up. Then he went crazy. I love it. I'm gonna watch it.
Zach, retort.
It's a terrible movie. First of all, it's a bad movie because
How?
Okay. It abandons its central concept about 2/3 of the way through when he's in the jail.
It doesn't follow its own internal
and he's trying
logic.
to prove to like some other guy that he can time travel back into the past. And he fucking is like, oh yeah, watch this. And he goes and he has two conveniently arm length between each other's spikes that he slams his hands down onto.
What?
And then
The hell are you talking? I've never seen this movie.
And then he shows that the spikes of the holes in his hands have been there the whole time, but this guy somehow knows that he didn't have holes before, and now he has holes there. But every other time he's gone back into the past to change the past, it's always been like that. So how could the guy that he showed his fucking new hand holes to know that he had the hands before without the holes, and now he has the holes in the hands?
But
it doesn't
also,
make any
The
fucking
whole
sense.
point of the movie is that changing your behavior in any small way changes the trajectory of your life. So if he would have slammed his hands on those stakes, he wouldn't have been in that jail at that time. Like, his life would have been completely different. But he's there, and then all of a sudden they're there, and the guy is like, oh, they just appeared, even though that's not how the fucking movie works. I'm with you, Zach.
Okay, so I haven't seen this movie. Zach, give me a 10-second rundown from beginning to end, what it's about. Go.
Ashton Kutcher can go back in time into his body in the past, and he uses it to undo nonsense that sucks. But really, all that changes is that he has a different hat or some shit.
Done. He has different hats.
And then he strangles himself in the womb as a fetus, as if he has the brain function as a fetus to be able to do that.
I tried
Which
to do
I will
that.
admit is kind of badass. That's like the only cool thing that happens in that movie.
Love that movie.
Holy crap.
Why is Forrest Gump your favorite movie, Bo?
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's inspiration to simple people all around anywhere.
Are you inspired by him?
Is this Forrest Gump your personal hero?
Yes, like that man just lived his life.
Bo
and,
loves shrimp. Okay, he loves shrimp, and he just wants a
that's
shrimp
actually
boat.
the complete opposite. I hate shrimp, but I want to shrimp it. I want to get my own shrimping boat. I wanted to join the army. I wanted to go all pro in college.
If you hate shrimp, you being a shrimp boat person helps your hatred.
I'm killing
because,
shrimp.
Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
killing
Less shrimp.
You're killing the population of shrimp by
look. It just shows that the American dream is alive and well. Simple man can do it. I can do it. Now, have I done it? No.
No, absolutely not. I haven't even been close.
Did I have a chance to invest in Apple in the early 90s? No. Did I run across the country? No.
Did you drink so many Dr. Peppers that you had to pee when you're meeting the president?
I must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
I've never seen you run, period.
Bo just loves boomer nostalgia.
What's the misquote that everybody always talks about in this movie?
What?
What?
Isn't there the life is like a box of chocolates quote? Isn't that misquoted all the time?
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
No, I think he says it. Mom always said life's like a box.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, that's a quote.
That's a quote.
Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates. I always thought
that it was. Well, life was like Mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It's basically the same.
Oh my
word.
God. Yeah. Is, was, he, thee, she, me, be.
Those are different.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Talking about the Sound of Music
It's
now.
the best part of movies. That one part in Hot Rod when he falls
I love
down
Hot Rod. So
when he's doing the angry dance in the woods and then he falls down the hill and he just keeps falling for so long. I love a good movie joke that goes on. It's like the best one is a joke that goes on just a little too long and then it just keeps going even longer so that's funny again.
Oh, like
but you gotta do those sparingly because then it becomes like the knee thing in Family Guy where they do it too many times.
But then if they keep doing it, it becomes funny later on. Like there's always a moment of funny, not funny, funny, not funny. It always comes back to funny again.
That's why that's why it's the Simpsons rule of 3. They do it 3 times. First time's hilarious, sometimes like that, but one more time, it's golden.
Now that you said that, though, my favorite movie probably of all time is Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Because when she, well, I mean, there's a lot of those running jokes in the movie. Like when she throws the baby down the hill, it's fucking I'm dead. It's so funny every time. That's how the movie starts. It's so good. It's a baby rolling down a hill.
In The Spy Who Shagged Me, when he's like, I seem to have fallen down a cliff. I'm very badly injured. My leg might be broken. I'll try to stand up. Oh!
Let's try the other one. Oh!
Oh, you want to go favorite jokes in movies? It's Goldman, but there's only two things I hate in this world.
Oh, yeah.
People intolerant other people's cultures and the Dutch.
And the Dutch.
I love Mike Myers' face. Like what? It's perfect. They need to make another one. Why did they stop?
That or when he was poking Fred Savage's mole.
Bull.
He has a stick.
I want to cut it up and make some guacamole.
He has a stick that's like as long as his arm, and he's holding it down to his side, and he's still like poking him in the face.
I think it's time for an Austin Power rewatch.
Oh God! All right, well, let's get off these movies. We talk about movies for 10 minutes. Let's talk about other things. People want to hear what we have to say. Okay, come on. What do you got?
How about movies specifically?
I watched The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 a couple of weeks ago, and that was a really good movie. It was a really good movie. It's from the 70s. It has Walter Matthau as like
He's not
the head of like the train department detectives.
The
and
train
he has
department?
the best face. Yeah, whatever. The New York Department of Trains.
Trains?
The train
He's like
department.
a subway cop. He's like a subway cop, but it's Walter Matthau. And it's great because you look at Walter Matthau and you don't think that he's a subway cop.
Is he in a train and like someone's committing a crime? He's like, stop, train police. And they get off. He's like, not my jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because the movie's about a group of terrorists that take a subway car hostage.
And they're like, call the train cop. And he wakes up in the middle of the night to a phone call like, I'll be there. Sorry,
he's
babe.
stopping the crimes on the train.
This is so clearly a group of people who don't know who Walter Matthau is.
Train cop.
He's the train cop.
He's gonna get you on the train.
All right, Bo, train
Also,
cop. What's
to put it out
what's
there
the plot of
that
Train
my
Cop?
favorite movie is RoboCop.
In a world where the cities that have trains run rampant with crime.
The trains are
world
running
turns.
rampant, or the crime is running rampant?
Both.
Ah!
When crime runs rampant on trains who are also committing the crime, the world turns to one man. That is Johnny Train is
Ooh.
Train Cop. He's got to stop the train crime because he's a train cop.
That's a theme song.
Johnny Train's got to
It's just
stop
Thomas
the
the
train.
Tank Engine, but he's got like a Don Corleone mustache. He's like, you come to me the day of my daughter's wedding. Toot, toot.
You'll create
Hey, I'm on the rails here.
You ever see that one fade in The Godfather, that one scene transition where it fades from Don Corleone and the bed to like Italy, and the tree lines up perfectly with his mustache, so it kind of looks like his mustache is turning into a tree.
No, I've never
I've
seen that movie.
seen The Godfather.
I haven't either.
I feel like if someone were to ask us, like if someone came, I know, Jesus Christ. If someone came up to us, like all four of us standing in a row, and was like, "Hey, have you guys seen The Godfather?" I would immediately be like, "None of us but Zach has seen this." And I think I'd be
Yeah,
right.
I'd probably say Zach's seen The Godfather.
I think Goodfellas is a better movie.
All right, Zach, 10-second rendition of The Godfather. What happens? Go.
Hey, you come to me on today, the day that I'm the Godfather,
7,
where you do the father,
6,
take the
5,
gun, leave the
You
cannoli.
do your
4,
father?
3.
The Godfather part? The Godfather's just a incest movie
1.
where they do the father.
So he came to a wedding and he ate his cannoli with a gun?
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I remember. I saw it in high school.
Wow.
What about the gabagool?
Hey, the gabagool.
The gabagool's not on the side. I send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cutlets. It only has one cutlet, ma.
Do you want a segue to a new topic?
Yes, please. Please get us out of this.
segue, yes.
Please take
Segue.
What
us
do you
away.
think is the worst way to die?
Butterfly effect style.
Yeah,
Probably
choking yourself in the womb with an umbilical cord.
by being the one good cop in a
Train Cop.
department
God
of
fucking
cops,
damn it.
and you get shot up by criminals who are making
this
fun of you the whole
RoboCop?
time.
He's just talking about
And then
RoboCop.
the company that you work
You're in
for
Detroit?
takes your
Are you in
remains,
Detroit?
and they turn your body into a cyborg, and you have to reckon with losing your personality.
Murphy, it's you.
And trying to retain what little remains
No
of your
jo-
previous life.
No joke. There was a period, I think I was like 13 or 14. Every summer night, I would just watch RoboCop 2 is on Showtime. And I just watched it like at 3 o'clock in the morning. RoboCop 2, like all the time. Never seen RoboCop 1.
You've never seen RoboCop?
No, but I always watched the sequel.
I mean, you don't
man.
need to see the first one.
You
It's a
gotta come out
RoboCop.
here.
It's a cop and
You
it's a
gotta come out
robot.
here. You gotta
it's
see
so good.
RoboCop. It's my
That
favorite
he
movie.
can act the hell off with the bottom half of his face.
It is a phenomenal movie. I feel like the
I do
fact
it
that
for
it's
the
We're still on
company.
movies. We have
For
to
the
stop.
company.
I
It's
tried.
me, RoboCop. Have you met my
Isn't-
friend? Train Cop.
RoboCop 2 has that great part where the the replacement
He's still talking about
RoboCop
movies.
takes the helmet off and it's like a skull underneath it and it screams and then shoots himself?
Wow.
How great is that?
No idea. I had no idea what you're talking about.
It's not nearly as good as the first one.
The Forrest Gump quote, I saw the tab open for when I Googled it. I didn't even realize what URL it was. It's Dove Funeral Homes.
Weird.
Are people writing this on their fucking tombstones? I think
Like
Bo
the
would.
like the soap.
I could
Maybe.
see that.
Maybe.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Mine is empty. Wait, no, mine, I don't know.
Oh, geez.
Mine's dead. What's stale?
I ate all of it. I don't know.
She died of diabetes. Good night, Sandra. She died of oh no.
AIDS.
She died. She died how she lived.
What was her
Full
name? Jenny.
diabetes.
I don't know. I thought it was
Jenny.
Sandra.
Jenny. Sandra.
I love
That's
you,
Grease.
Sandra.
That's Grease.
Haven't seen that movie in a while. All right, Ash, take us away from movies.
Movies.
I literally tried, and Zach just kept talking about RoboCop.
Control your mains. Control your
I think
mains.
that the worst way to die would be either drowning or burning to death.
I think
I'd
drowning
rather-
would be like painless. I think burning
No,
to death would be
I
the
think-
worst.
I think it would be very
Burning-
painful. You ever
Drowning?
got a lung full of salt water? That's terrible. Your
Why
lungs
are we-
burn.
I
It's
mean,
bad.
What about fresh
But
water?
what about
I
what
think
about
it's
drowning-
probably just as bad.
what about drowning in a tank full of caustic chemicals
God
after
damn
you
it.
crash a
Mute
van
him.
into the tank of caustic chemicals and then it drains and you turns into a goopy
Is this
mutant monster
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
and then RoboCop runs
No,
a
it's
car at
RoboCop.
you and you
Damn it.
explode.
It's still RoboCop. It's just RoboCop.
No, because like, wouldn't it be like I? It's kind of weird because like, wouldn't it like? Is it after a while being like on fire? Like, doesn't your body just go in shock and just gives up?
Yeah, but shock still, you still feel pain when you're in shock.
Still
Yeah, but
hurts
if you're
though.
drowning-
No,
If
you
you're
know, that's the whole
drowning,
point of shock.
If you're
You're just
drowning, I
sitting
think it's
there-
just like you just go, and then and you're done.
Yeah, but you have to like. you're just
Have you
sitting
not
there
seen
while-
The Prestige?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Also a very good movie.
It
by the way.
seemed like The Prestige, it seemed like he was having a pretty good time in there.
recently.
No,
No, he said it was agony.
He said it was agony every night.
Who said it was agony every night?
Who?
The guy who
Hugh
drowned.
Jackman.
How do you know?
He said it in the
That's
movie.
the whole point of
But
the
he
movie.
drowned. Like you don't have the same like. You don't have the same memories.
You obviously you've never seen the movie.
I have. It's been a while.
Oh no, it wasn't Hugh Jackman who said that. It was
Wolverine.
Michael Caine who
Michael
said, I
Caine,
knew
yes.
a guy. I knew a man when I was in the army who said he drowned to death, and then they brought him back to
I
life.
don't think that's how
And
he
he said
talks.
it was peaceful, like going to sleep. But I lied. He said it was agony.
I like Michael.
Well, Michael Caine
That's
is an
my Michael
actor.
I like my
We have
favorite
the
quote
same
from
birthday.
the
And I don't
from
think
The
that
Dark
really
Knight
happened to
Rises. It was a size
Like a
tangerine.
Like a tangerine. Yeah, Michael Caine was in one of those Jaws movies that was really bad. Like
He
one
was
of
in
the
Goldmember.
sequels.
If we bring it back,
And he
Would
was
you
like,
rather Michael Caine be your dad or your brother?
I would say my brother, because like we could beat each other up, but I wouldn't feel bad about it.
nah,
You're gonna beat up an old man? Damn.
He'd be,
Yeah,
he'd be
I
my
would.
cool-
He's my brother.
He'd be my cool brother. He'd
What
be
are we
the
talking
favorite
about?
child.
I
Michael
was
Caine
thinking
is
about
my
Michael
brother.
Caine.
No, we're still talking about Michael Caine. Yeah,
Oh, we are talking about Michael Caine?
yeah.
Yeah, would you rather Michael Caine be your dad or your brother?
I would rather Michael Caine be
My son.
Well,
Can he be
wait.
my-
So, like,
can he
if
be my
would he
stepdad?
be Michael Caine like 80 years older than me as my brother?
Yes.
Yes.
That would confuse me. I'd rather he be my.
If he's your dad,
Son.
then you're wicked rich.
If he's your
what if he was my
brother,
son?
you might be wicked rich if you guys get along.
You don't have to give money to your brother.
You don't have to give money to your kids.
I know.
What if he
My-
hates you?
my-
What if he's your rich dad and he
Yeah.
hates you?
Huh? That's true. That's true.
Can he be,
That's
my
true.
can he be my stepdad?
Then you're really not
Yeah, you
getting
can
that
be
money.
your stepdad.
Good for my mom. Good for my mom. She
Nice.
rebounded.
If
Proud
you
of
could
her.
pick an actor to play you in a movie about your life, what actor would you want?
Real
Like-
answers. Real answers. No bullshit. No,
David Hasselhoff.
What? Oh, okay.
What'd you say? Oh, you do kind of look like Vince Vaughn.
I said David Hasselhoff, but sure.
I thought you said
also
Vince Vaughn.
thought- I also
Those are
think,
two
think that I
different-
look
way
kind of
different
like
words.
Jason Segel.
I love Jason Segel.
When I was in high school
I'm stealing your
and I
answer.
had my hair at like peak fluffiness, and also I was really into Knight Rider, and my manager at my first, or I guess second job,
Who gets
said
really
that
into Knight Rider?
I looked
Zach
like
does.
you.
Zach does.
Zach does.
How are you
I
surprised by
like
anything
David
he says,
Hasselhoff.
but like all the time?
Is it
Because
Seagal
it's-
or Siegel?
Segel. There's,
Steven
Steven
Seagal.
you know about
That-
Steven Seagal? You talk about Jason Segel.
Steven
Oh, you're
Seagal
talking
is going to be Zach, and he's just going to be karate chopping
No.
everyone, and it's not
I
going to be a
don't
good
want-
rendition of his life at all.
You know, it's too late. Zach is now Jason Segel.
It's offensive because I
it's
feel
not.
like I am actually kind of like my Steven Seagal today and me today kind of have similar levels of physical fitness
Why is that offensive?
because he's a piece of shit.
Great. Now he'll never come on the podcast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Steven Seagal is here.
I was gonna surprise you guys next week. Steven Seagal. That's why.
Have you seen Jason Segel in the past like 10 years? I don't think I've seen him in anything.
was in a show with Harrison Ford on Apple TV. It's called Shrinked.
Yeah, Shrink. It's really good. It's
I never
really
saw
good.
it, but
It's
I know
really
he was in it.
Oh.
And it's wild to see Harrison Ford actually giving a shit in a role. But like, he's very loose in it. And it's like, that's wild to think.
Yeah. I don't know. I should
Not
watch
telling
that.
people to get
I
off
like
this plane.
Harrison Ford.
I mean, yeah,
It does feel kind
he
of-
phoned it in a lot for a while. Like with Star Wars, it was easy. You just had to stand there and go, meh, like,
I'm Han Solo.
yeah.
I feel like it's really funny
I'm
because
Indiana
like,
Jones, Blogs Museum.
I kind of want to watch the new Indiana Jones movie because I always feel like Indiana Jones is the only franchise role that Han Solo actually
Are we
gave a
back
shit
on
about.
fucking movies?
Because he very clearly does not like being Han Solo, which is why when they were like, "Hey, do you want to come back for the new Star Wars?" He was like, "Only if I can die."
And then comes back in the third one.
Kill me.
But
because Carrie Fisher died.
But he clearly loves being Indiana Jones, and so and I love him as Indiana Jones. So I've been curious about if that new Indiana Jones movie is actually any good. But like, there's too many franchises like that are just like coming out with sequels, and I don't know.
Of the first 3 Indiana Jones movies at the same time, what's the worst one? 3, 2, 1, go. Temple of Doom. It's always Temple of Doom.
Oh, you said the first 3?
Like by a wide margin.
You said the first 3, right?
Out of the first 3, yeah.
Oh, but they made 5 of them.
Out of the first 3.
I haven't seen the 5th one.
Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is terrible.
Crystals. I love
Andrew,
Crystal
I want to
Skull.
know who would play you in a movie about your life.
You guys have to answer that for me because I'm notoriously bad at figuring out who people look like.
Oh, you stole my answer. I have no idea who I want me to play.
Wait. Pick one for me and pick one for Bo. Go.
Okay. Yeah, you guys pick it for us.
All right. I think that Andrew would be played by
1999 Brendan Fraser.
Has to be current.
Okay, current Brendan Fraser.
Current Ben Fraser. I think Bo would be. Bo, that's a hard one. Let's say
Nick Kroll.
But no, he's very Jewish. I'm not. I don't look like anything like Nick Kroll.
But what if you could be
Jewish?
This can be accomplished. I know a guy.
And then if you were Nick Kroll, your parents would be billionaires.
Wait, his
Chris
parents
Pratt.
are billionaires?
Yeah, Nick Kroll's parents are like super billionaires.
What?
That's part of the reason why
I'd rather want Fat Pratt, not current Pratt.
Yeah, Fat Pratt was better
Current Pratt sucks.
than skinny Pratt.
Skinny Nick Pratt sucks.
Nick Pratt? You're mixing
Pratt.
people.
Yeah, you mix Nick Kroll and Chris Pratt.
Oh God,
Andrew, I think that John Krasinski should play you
Well, ew, why?
but he has to dye his hair.
because he's tall.
So tall and skinny, and I'm tall and not very skinny. I had my moments.
I mean, he could be not skinny.
It's true.
Yeah, he's a skinny guy. He could be a skinny guy.
And Bo would be played by Michael Pena.
Or that one guy that's like in every Fast and the Furious movie, like the bald guy. His always name is like Sanchez or something. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, they're talking about Vin Diesel for a second.
Well, I mean, that could work.
I could see Vin Diesel. I could see him, especially like off-season Vin Diesel. I could see that.
Like Vin Diesel on a boat with a beer belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
What about Luis Guzman?
Oh, I love Luis Guzman.
Luis Guzman is amazing. He should
He's
play
got-
everyone ever.
Are you just Googling Mexican actors?
I was trying to think of Mexican actors.
Luis Guzman.
He's got a statue outside my favorite community college.
I got laid like crazy.
I love my time at Greendale. I got laid like crazy.
I also like him in Waiting. I love that movie, Waiting.
Oh, I haven't
Back to
seen that in
movies.
forever.
Sorry, we went back to movies because we're talking about actors.
It's just gonna all come back to movies. I'm sorry.
I mean, the topic is actors who would play us in movies.
Okay, here's one.
All right.
What's your dream car?
A movie.
Ooh,
The one
DeLorean.
from James Bond.
I want a DeLorean that works well because it looks
Batmobile.
cool as fuck.
Who's that guy?
Well, when I was
I sent a link.
When I was
sent a link. That's the guy I was talking about. The Mexican guy. He always has the name of like Hector or Carlos. He's just like the token Spanish guy or Hispanic guy in every movie, but he's great. And he kills it every fucking time.
What's his name? Noel Guglielmi.
Never heard his name in my life. I've always just seen his
Is that
face.
how
and
you
everything.
pronounce it?
He's like in all
You
the
said it
Fast
real
and Furious.
Italian.
Noel.
Yeah, you said more Italian.
Noel Guglielmi. Guglielmi. Ah, his name is pronounced Guglielmi.
Okay. Look at some of his. Look at his names though. Louis,
He was
Big Homie,
he was in The Dark
Eddie,
Knight Rises.
Chavez, Detective Perez.
According to his IMDb trivia page, he says has played a character named Hector 8 times in unrelated production.
See?
Wow.
Although he often plays gangsters, Noel speaks at schools to tell children not to get involved with
Hey,
gangs.
I know I play
Obviously,
a
like,
gangster
what,
a
do they
lot,
expect
but
him to
don't
be like,
don't
"Get in the
be
gang, kid."
in the gangs.
He's like, I play a gangster, and so can you.
Well, Noel does it, so I can too.
Well, that's like Danny Trejo. If he ever plays a villain, he requests to be killed off every villain he plays.
Yeah.
Big Danny Trejo. Oh, I choose my answer to Danny Trejo.
Do you have that like
No, but he looks more like my
gigantic
dad.
lady
I wanna
tattoo on your
see-
chest?
He plays my dad. Danny Trejo's my dad in the movie.
I want to see RoboCop, but every role is played by Danny Trejo.
And one, as in Luis Guzman, plays RoboCop. Everyone else is Danny Trejo. Wait, sorry, what was it? Favorite car or something? I had lost track.
Your dream car.
Yeah, what car would you have?
Your dream
The
car.
Millennium
It
Falcon.
really depends on what when you asked me
Idiots, I'm going
at
to
any
space.
point in my life.
I'm asking you right now.
Well, okay.
Right now,
like
my
dream
car,
car.
dream
Like,
car.
do I have unlimited money? Like,
You have unlimited money. You have unlimited
I'm
money
a
for the
billionaire.
insurance. You have unlimited money for. You're a billionaire.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
a
get any
billionaire
car you
now.
want.
I choose a boat.
a fucking.
Well, you can have a boat too. You have to have a car.
There's gonna be a Rolls Royce
honestly,
Phantom. So and then a
this
guy
point in
to
my
drive me
life-
everywhere. Mainly to restaurants because I'm starving.
At this point in my life, I'm really happy with my Subaru Forester. Like,
Fuck
oh my
you.
god.
I will.
maybe if I could just get a
You're
brand
a
new one.
billionaire.
Okay, a brand new Subaru Forester.
This is like I'm making $1 billion right now. I'm gonna get a 2023 Subaru Forester.
I get a
But
2024.
it's
Thank you.
It's hooked up. It has everything. I got the upgrade package for it.
Do planes count?
No.
No, apparently boats and
she
planes.
said
Okay,
car.
fine.
No, we're
RV.
talking about cars.
I want an RV
Well, what about one of those cars that is also a boat?
boat car.
Oh.
Like the James Bond car,
Like the trolleys or whatever they call those things. Like
the
near
duck boats.
every
duck boats?
every town has them.
Duck boats.
Yeah, like every town with the bay has them. You know, like you drive it and it goes in the water and everyone goes, "Whoa, we're from Minnesota," and then you go across.
I've never been on one of those. I've seen them
Neither have I. It's
everywhere.
terrifying.
I've never ever been on one.
I can't afford one.
We went on one in
So
Boston.
if I was a billionaire, was it cool?
Yeah, it was great.
There you go, Bo.
Was it terrifying?
You want
No.
to do that when
Yes.
go to
That's all I
Boston?
want. That's all I want to do now. Two things.
I would buy
Ball
the
Fenway Stadium and then go on that thing.
So, if you can I buy the Titanic with that money too? I want to fix it up, make it into a car.
I
No.
don't think you're allowed to.
Yeah, it's a World
Yes,
Heritage
I
Site.
don't-
You can't buy
Who
it.
owns the Titanic?
Well, no, like I think
Poseidon.
the Titanic's in international waters. I think.
Okay, so it's free.
So it's free.
Yeah,
No,
so I don't
it's
buy
like a
it.
salvage thing. It's like you're not allowed to.
Also,
bring it
if
up
you
because
tried-
it's a grave.
If you
What
tried to pull
government
it up
tells
out of
me?
the ocean, it would disintegrate.
It's
You
like
might as well
under
just
build
UNESCO
a
new Titanic.
protection or something. It's like a UNESCO
okay.
heritage
Yeah, it's a
site or
UNESCO
something.
World Heritage Site.
So like,
Okay, so
if I go to it though, who's going to stop me?
From
The ghost of Stockton Rush.
okay, well, I have,
He's like, hey, don't you do
okay,
that?
I have an
Don't you
idea.
dare. Is his ghost also
Can
missed?
we build a bottle around it and it's a big ship in a bottle
Oh,
and take it out that
see.
way and put it in my
I don't-
backyard?
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna like
I
the
think that it
biggest
works
ship in the
that way.
bottle.
we
Oh, why
just
not?
put a bottle around it and then we suck out all the air so it floats up to the surface.
No, we have to keep the water in it, obviously. So it's a full ship in a bottle, like the full water. This time.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, that's what
sweet.
I
Just
meant.
like
We
put it in
suck out all the
Disneyland or
water.
something.
No, keep it in my fucking backyard. About to Disneyland.
It's Bo's. Yeah,
Fine.
Bo's going out there to get it.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire in this scenario.
He's also going to have a bottle next to it in memoriam of Stockton Rush, and it's just like slightly red water
Ice on top.
because he got turned to mist.
He's dead.
He got exploded.
Yeah,
I always love that scene in Titanic when that guy got hit. The guy falls and hits the propeller. I die laughing every time. Every
I've never
time.
actually seen Pretend.
He's
I've
not going to
never
be in
seen
Titanic too.
What?
That one guy just hits
You haven't
it.
seen
You haven't seen
Titanic? Oh, dude, watch it and then just stop after that scene.
It's
'cause
like
that's the funniest.
really
it gets.
long.
Okay, that's my favorite.
It's like
That's
3
my
hours
favorite
long.
joke in a movie. Is when the guy hits the propeller.
Well, like James Cameron made $1 billion off of that movie.
That makes no
for
sense.
good reason.
I mean, no,
because it's fucking great.
Is it?
Yeah,
Rose-
that's a great fucking movie,
Rose is a bitch, dude.
dude. And Celine Dion's being like,
Okay, yeah, well, yeah.
like it's fucking awesome.
I rock with Sleon, whatever her name
It's
is.
the pride of goddamn Canada. You respect her.
Sleon.
We call her Sleon. You know, we're close.
Only her good friends call her Sleon.
That was good. My heart will go on with Slon.
Sleon.
Sleon.
Just a bad cover band. Leon. Yeah.
Kings of
The
Sleon.
Kings of Sleon.
Kings of Leon.
Gotcha.
You beat him to the joke. It's great. Hey, great joke, Zach. Great joke.
Oh, did he say it before me?
Yeah,
Damn
he
it.
did. He got you.
I'm gonna go strangle myself in the womb
Who
now.
rolls the tape? Go back to it. See who said it first.
Oh my God, what were we talking about? Cars. How do we get on Celine Dion?
Ship in a bottle.
Because he wanted a
Titanic.
boat.
Yeah, you said the Titanic.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
I want a boat.
I mean, I still want a DeLorean,
See, that's a dream car.
It's a dream
Yeah.
car.
That's better than a
Way
Subaru
better
Forester.
than a Subaru.
but I dreamed that it works better than they actually did.
You could soup it up. You have $1 billion.
You could
That's
soup
true.
it up. Get it?
like,
Put a Subaru logo on it.
Can you ever
You put
believe
soup
that?
in it.
I like
Eat
is
soup
the
while you're in
is
it.
the Cybertruck just an attempt to recreate the DeLorean, but 1,000 times
No.
worse?
I
I don't
saw a video recently that was like, how is this car even street legal?
It looks wild. But I want to drive one.
I did see there's like a Honda car coming out that kind of looks like it.
So now we're just going jagged. We're going back to jagged edges now for cars.
Well, I think the people at Honda, like a while ago when the Cybertruck got announced, they were like, oh, fuck, people are going to buy this thing like crazy. Look how cool this thing is. Everyone's losing their minds. Let's make one now, too. And now, like, it took this long for, you know, for the production to happen and, you know, yada, 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 yada. And years later, it's finally coming out. And now they're probably going to roll it back and be like, oh, shit.
Oh, wait, this is
But
terrible.
yeah, they
Have
have
you
one that's coming
seen
out that sort of looks like
the
it.
windshield wiper on the Cybertruck?
I have not.
No,
It's
no.
one
It's so
giant
stupid.
windshield wiper. It's like,
That's
4
that's
feet
not new.
long.
I've seen that.
and it doesn't get the entire windshield, so it leaves like half of the field of view for the passenger unwindshield wiped.
Like if I was a billionaire,
That's
I'd buy one just to say I have one. Would I
If
drive
I was a
it?
billionaire, I'd make a better one.
Well, you're not a billionaire, so
It'll be called the Robo Truck.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I got really into van life YouTubers a few weeks ago. I was watching a lot of YouTube content about people who live in vans. And one of the videos that I watched, it was this truck called the Earth Roamer. And it was like a big fucking, like, it kind of looked like an F-350, but absolutely gigantic. And it had a sick ass, like,
450.
camper on the back.
Sick.
Yeah, get one of those. Get one of those
Wait,
and
so
go
with
camping
that-
in the desert.
The thing you were watching, were you more watching it for the campers or for the people camping? Like, are they weirdos?
No.
Yes, they're weirdos. I watched some of these videos as well.
I mean,
They're
I
weird.
watched a lot of different. Listen, if you want to live in a van all the
You gotta
time,
be a
I
little
feel like you
weird.
got to be a little cracked.
A little bit. You know, like, I got to figure out where I got to poop today, you know?
Well, the wilderness.
I don't-
No, the wilderness. The wilderness is your fucking toilet if you're living in a van.
I was mostly watching it
That's
for
weird.
the vans, though, to see like what kind of bullshit these people put themselves through just to live.
Ash wants to live in a
No,
van.
I absolutely do not want to live in a van.
All I'm hearing is you're getting ideas how to soup up your van.
It's not
I
gonna
would
make it happen.
hate living in a van. They use the so when we used to have a turtle and we use these compost bricks for substrate for him, and these people use the same substrate bricks for their composting toilets. They like poop on coconut fiber.
What was your turtle's name?
Gross. Humphrey.
What if they eat the coconut
He's
and
still
then they're
alive.
pooping out
He
coconut
just-
fiber
we just don't have him
on
anymore.
coconut fiber?
He lives
Oh.
with a friend of mine. He's
Oh.
because
This is a very nice family.
We moved.
went to
we couldn't
camp.
bring him with us. And so
not?
what?
Why not?
Well, because we were moving to an apartment that didn't allow reptiles.
Okay.
How would they know?
Yeah.
Oh, he was at a big
Well, they'd
tank.
be like,
He's
oh,
in a
we hear
big
your
tank.
reptile. It's making so much noise.
His tank was 4 feet by 2 feet. It was huge. It
They
was a
don't
big
watch you
tank.
when you move in?
That's cool. That's cool. Yet you chose your lies or turtles.
It's a little racist if you think about it.
Well, the thing is that
He
now
has
he
a
lives
better
with a
life
friend of
now.
mine. He has a better life. He has a friend who has like a 5-year-old, and he used to be a zookeeper, and so does his wife. And they're they're taking very good care of him. And he eats hard-boiled eggs now, which I never even thought about that being something that he could eat. So
Dude, how good are hard-boiled eggs?
I don't
for
like
real.
them, but
Oh my
You
God.
like hard-boiled eggs? It's a texture thing, isn't it?
yes, it's a texture thing.
Figured I knew it.
Dude, every time I moved into an apartment, I never told them I had cats
Yeah, you don't.
because they never
Mm-mm.
care. Like they don't. Like they're like, oh, it's extra $100 if you have a cat. And I'm like, oh yeah, totally.
but how
Like,
do you-
No, they'd never.
How do you
They
bring
never
a
know.
gigantic turtle tank? And also, there's no place to put it. But like, it's fine. I don't mind. He's having a great time.
Like they don't. The people at the front desk aren't standing at your front door when you're moving in, like inspecting stuff. Like, hey, any turtles in there? No, get up.
Landlord,
Turtle check.
Landlord, turtle check. 1 second. As you can see,
The
this
important
is
thing-
my shell dog.
The important thing is that I don't have to
His
do
name is
any
Woofy.
of the. I don't have to fix broken filters anymore, and I
see,
get
now it goes
regular.
back to your laziness. I see.
I get
Just-
regular updates on him being awesome.
Yeah, it's like when you gave up a kid for adoption. That's what you did. You weren't ready for a turtle. You got rid of him.
Yeah,
He's thriving without you.
that's exactly what happened.
He is thriving.
Wait, but
honestly.
didn't you say in a previous episode that you lost a kid and you hope they're doing good somewhere? Is that a real thing? I'm just kidding.
That's projection. He's projecting his insecurities onto
He
Zach.
lost it in the forest.
I'm still waiting for
Was it
one
the-
day
was
he
it the
finds his way
forest?
home.
He's being raised by wolves.
Whoa.
Would it be okay if you had a chance to go back in time and be Ashton Kutcher?
Everyone.
If you
everything.
would you like to go
I'd
back
strangle
and be
myself in the
raised
womb.
by humans again, or would you choose to be raised by wolves?
As Ashton Kutcher.
Just to try it.
Do I
I'd
have
rather-
the option to try again if I don't like being a wolf man?
Do I have the chance
You know
to
what?
dance with the wolves?
Okay. Here's the thing: if you can go back in time and be raised by wolves only once,
So this is like a Jungle Book scenario, huh?
No.
yeah, like you can go, or no, you can go back and get raised by wolves as many times as you want. But as soon as you chose to go back and get raised by humans, you could not go back and be raised by wolves.
What am I living for? Like what?
That's fine.
15
I don't
years?
think I want to be raised by wolves. I think that sounds
good.
like I'd be dirty all the time, and I don't want to poop outside.
Well, yeah, but that like
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
the
raised by
pooping
wolves,
outside.
that's just where you poop.
Also, I do like being able to be indoors with heating.
Listen, I like playing video games.
If you're raised by a wolf, you don't even know these things exist.
That sounds terrible.
Okay, but instead I just know that I'm cold.
I don't have fur. Listen,
Yeah.
In this scenario, you are also a wolf.
Okay. In that case, yes, I would like to be a wolf because it means that I just get to just
all right.
fuck around and do wolf shit all day, and I don't have to go
I'm
to
gonna-
work.
Howl
I'm
at
going to
everything.
reframe this question. Would you rather be a human raised by wolf or wolf raised by humans?
a wolf raised
A
by
wolf
humans,
raised by humans.
100%.
I'd be a good boy.
But they're
I'd
pieces,
be a good
The
boy.
they're pieces of
ideal
shit.
life, the greatest life possible for any being on this planet is a golden retriever that is owned by an upper middle class family in the United States.
Or like Connecticut, like teetering on high class. You have every bandana.
That is the greatest life possible on this planet.
Oh, now I
Would
wanna
you
go
rather be reincarnated as a toaster or a socket wrench?
Socket wrench.
Toaster.
Toaster.
I like taking baths.
Just once, though.
Toaster. I'm a person who likes
Just once,
warm
baby.
up food.
Would you rather be a toaster or a blender?
Blender. Watch your fingers.
Toaster.
Oh, no, blenders are pretty interesting.
That's
It's
true.
like,
You do
they
get
chill
a
for a
drink
while.
smoothie.
But when they do come out, it's always for important shit.
You could be-
or
you could
if you're trying to
smoothies,
figure
you
out
could
how
do
many
soups.
crayons you can fit on in there.
I use a toaster more than I use a blender, so I don't want to be stuck in the drawer forever.
Wait, did you just say something about putting crayons in a blender?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Have you done that?
No, but now that I'm thinking about blenders,
All right,
if I had
Everyone
one, which
at-
I don't,
everyone at
I don't have
home,
one. If I
pull
did
out your
have one, I
blender.
would try to blend things.
stick your crayons in there.
Take your crayons out of your children's
It's like-
hands.
What's
Put 'em in the blender.
That old, like the oldest YouTube channel, like Will It Blend?
Oh my god! I wonder
That-
what that guy's up to now.
Is that still even up on YouTube?
He's air frying
I'm
stuff
looking it
now.
up.
Will it air fry?
I love that channel because every time he would blend something, he would open it up, and the first thing he'd always say is, "Don't breathe this." It's like no one's doing this. You're the only one doing that.
Tom Dixon, his name was.
Was he dead?
Well, they did the final episode in 2020.
What? That went for that long?
At least that's what.
I have
yeah.
so many episodes to catch up
Well,
on.
according
There's
to
a lot of shit in the world to
Wikipedia, the
blend.
last episode was in November 28, 2020.
That's fucking crazy.
What's the last thing that they blended? What's the last video?
Himself. All right, guys, it's been a good run. Oh,
He's
God.
like, yeah, this is the final episode. Will it blend? That is the question. Don't breathe me.
Well, I ran out of things to blend. The only thing left is me.
Oh my God. That was so fucking funny.
Oh, it's really great that I just clicked on the last episode and it starts with the same clip of him saying, "Will it blend?" That is the question from like 2007. So, and then it goes immediately from like 2007 camera to 2020 camera. And Tom gets 10 years older.
That's fucking crazy to me that it went for that long.
Well,
What's
there's
the
a lot of
longest
stuff out there
running
to
YouTube
blend.
channel?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's probably like Smosh or something, right?
Holy fuck.
Longest running YouTube channel.
He blended The Mandalorian season 2 on DVD.
I'm more surprised that it was released on DVD. Hey everyone, it's important to support physical media. It's the only way you can actually own the shows you love.
Because then it just like fills up landfills in a couple years when you don't need it anymore. So like,
except for if you don't buy physical media, then it's like the Discovery Channel who took a bunch of stuff off that people had purchased, and even though they purchased it, they can't watch it anymore.
Then that's when you pirate stuff. Yeah,
it can always be taken away from you. Support the movies that you love. Buy them on disc.
You could have an aneurysm on the toilet. You never know.
Yeah.
What was that from? Scared Straight?
I have no idea.
I think yes.
The last thing he blended was car key fobs.
Zach said that.
Yeah, okay.
He did. I didn't hear that part either.
It's because nobody listens to me.
What?
Oh, he started making... There's actually recipes on here. Cranberry pomegranate margaritas, gluten-free apple pie recipe. Oh, this guy's fucking awesome. Not only is he blending weird shit, but he's also using his blender for good.
It's a shame
he doesn't only destroy, he creates.
I don't think he's dead.
He blended Hillary Clinton's emails? No wonder they couldn't be found.
He got political.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. That's good.
What's
I like that.
the worst thing you ever cooked?
Remember that time we tried to make a pizza, but it got stuck on the pizza
Oh my
peel?
God. It was a disaster.
What?
Yeah.
The dough got stuck on the pizza peel and like all the toppings came off, and it was like there was too much corn meal, but like also not enough, so it was like burning. It was so bad.
It's terrible.
I remember that one time I forgot to put water in my ramen cup and the microwave burnt. Well, burnt in the microwave.
That would, yeah, I would say that's pretty bad.
I tried
one time, it was crunchy.
Well done. It was well done.
Well, one time we were sick and Zach made us canned chicken soup, and I was like, "Why is this so salty?" Because he didn't put any water in it.
Oh, I remember you told me that on the podcast.
I don't put water in it.
It was like the concentrated one or whatever.
Yeah.
He fucked up, but he's dummy, big dummy. This guy can't make soup. You know, make soup, man.
I don't.
Oh my God, he blended a Ford Fiesta. Sorry, I'm still on this.
I don't eat a lot of soup. I'm sorry. I'm not a
Ash,
soup
what's
guy.
the worst thing you ever made?
Zach soup.
I don't know. I've burned a lot of stuff.
Unattended.
One time I was making fried pickles, and when I was in college, and the fire alarm went off, and the cops had to come and turn it off. He's like, "What you making?" I was like, "Fried pickles."
Start the fire. She was making
like,
pickles.
Can I have some of those pickles after I put this fire out?
Hey, you gonna finish that?
One time I was making potatoes and I was putting chili powder in it, but I wasn't paying attention, and I put cinnamon in it, and it was disgusting.
Oh no.
I was like, "This is red powder. This is surely correct." It was not.
You're like, oh God, it's the worst kind of spicy.
I was wrong.
Hey, Bo, what's your strangest hidden talent?
I'm not talented.
What do the people not know about you? People need to know more about
What's a secret that you've never told anyone before?
Ever.
I'm wanted from the FBI for 4 murders.
About to be 7.
I'll see you guys soon in Boston.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm not fucking talented. I'm not. I'm just.
Okay.
No.
You go into a room of people you don't know, and you have any tool at your disposal. What do you do to impress them
I
that
shoot
they
with
don't
my
know is
gun.
about to happen?
I just open fire. Bam, bam, bam. They didn't see that coming.
Jesus.
Everyone's like, "Wow, this guy's a really good shot."
Bravo, as they're dying. Bravo. Good shot.
That was a good one. He got us.
You got me.
You don't secretly know how to do origami or something?
No.
Are you really good at clapping?
Sure.
What? How does what? How do you get good at clap? It's just clapping.
Hey, some people are better at clapping than others.
Okay, let me try it.
What, like clap normally and then clap with like limp wrists. So I get that. Like it's weird.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
if I'm
there's a lot of
lip-rinsing, it's
finesse
like
to
golf.
clapping, you know?
Is there?
No, there's not.
There really is.
You just put your hands together.
I guess I could pull my thumbs.
Yeah,
what
but
is
you
it?
can like
Double
kind
jointed.
of normal.
Yeah, I'm
You
double
can do,
jointed with
like,
my
a other
thumbs. There we
clap.
go. Interesting.
You can golf clap. You can do like a big clap. You can.
A big clap. He's big clapping. He's big clapping right now.
Big
You
clap.
can do fast claps.
I can
Did you
put
say
my
ass
tongue-
clap?
I said fast clap.
Clapping those cheeks, baby.
You said ass clap.
See, that takes finesse.
Yeah, I can't.
That takes finesse.
Now,
Can
me
you twerk, Bo?
personally, I'm very good at
So, Bo,
snapping my
walk into a
fingers.
room with a bunch of people and just clap those cheeks.
Okay.
And people will be like, wow, this guy has it. This guy got
I'm
moxie.
gonna grab my microphone. I'm gonna go next door, knock on their door. I can roll my tongue into a clover. What up? Can you guys do that?
Oh, I can do
That's
that.
I can do
cool.
that too.
I can't do that.
Zach can't do that. Get right.
I can't
Zach,
do that.
nerd.
I'm a stupid idiot with a dumb tongue.
Wait, why can't you do it? Ash, teach him.
I tried. I show him. I'm like, it's like this, meh, and he can't do it.
Hey, you just fold it
No.
in on itself, and it's fucking awesome.
No, it doesn't. My tongue doesn't move that way.
I think out of all of us, you probably have the biggest tongue because you have the biggest head.
That's true.
Yeah.
You have a big head.
But I
So you
can
may have
snap my
just had
fingers
too
really
much
fast.
to work with. Okay, clapping and snapping. Zach is very good at hand-related
I'm
stuff.
very good at making
Actually,
noise.
see, here's the thing. I don't think I'm good at anything. I'm just Forrest Gump, really, without the success.
Are you good at running?
He was great at a lot of things.
Yeah, he was
Running,
like literally
ping pong,
really good at stuff.
being at war, shrimping.
He like invented some stuff.
Oh, I'm not like Forrest Gump. My world is shattered.
We'll find something that you're good at.
I'm 32. It's too late for that.
Can't teach an old boy
I'm
new trick.
good at making kids. Yeah,
Are you good at kicking things? Can you kick things?
sure.
What about hand stuff?
I'm
You
good at
throw a
catching.
ball?
I'm good at catching. Like I'm actually really good at catching.
Oh yeah,
Throw
really
anything
good at
at me.
catching.
Throw
Catching
anything at me,
these
I'll
hands.
catch it.
Ugh.
That too. Yeah, watch out.
A Toyota Camry.
Watch
A
out.
Bane
catch it.
impression.
I'll watch it. I'll catch it.
The Bane impression. He's very good at the Bane
Oh yeah,
impression.
very good at Bane impression.
Hey, you walk into a room with people and be like, "Oh, party yourself."
Yeah.
Funny
Start
and
shooting.
charming.
Can you whistle?
Funny.
Yeah.
Can you do that dad whistle?
No, I asked my dad to
with
show
the,
me.
with the two fucking
Oh,
sausage
God, I
fingers in
wanna
your
do
mouth,
that
like,
so bad.
My
can't do
daughter
it.
wants to learn how to do it. And I tried to FaceTime my dad. He said, "No, I'm not teaching you." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's fucked up.
He's like, "You're not my
He's
kid."
gatekeeping
Mm.
dad knowledge.
See, like he won't give you his money nor his knowledge. Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mike.
Zach and I watched a video about like how to do a really loud whistle once, and it was this Australian guy who lived in the outback, and it was just like a 7-minute video, extremely close up to this man's mouth, and he was whistling. It was so unsettling, and I still can't fucking
And
do
you
it.
didn't learn it.
No, I can't do it.
You didn't learn it.
I can do the
That's
terrible one where you like pinch your lower lip and it like makes a really loud, terrible sound, but
I can't do that either. Like, no, don't work.
Hey Andrew, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken?
Someone was trying to take over France, and I was playing the game Risk with them. And no, I don't know. Probably when I moved across the country, when I took a job and
That's pretty,
sold all my shit within 2 weeks, and then drove across the country without a place to stay.
pretty risky
Yeah.
because now you
Pretty
only see
risky.
me every 2 years, and I hate it.
Yeah, I guess that's a risk. I don't know. I also knew like I was going to do a job.
Yeah.
that's still pretty risky. You don't know what's going to happen on the other side.
Because I got pulled over in Oklahoma for having California license plate.
Weren't you also driving? Did you buy a car right before? Or did you drive your shit car all the way out there?
Oh, and I bought a car the day before, and I didn't have any credit. Or I didn't have any credit, and I had to sign the contract for like 30% APR. And then once I got 2 paychecks, I refied my car. It was significantly lower.
I once drove over the Big Sur, like mountain range, or that winding the road through Big Sur, and just the shittiest car. It probably was so dangerous. Why? No reason to do that.
Ow! Sorry.
Did you fart?
No. I
Oh
hit
my god, he
foot
farted so bad he hurt himself.
I hit my foot on my table.
What's the best fart you've had recently?
Oh, this morning.
Oh.
I think this morning, really. It was a beefer that echoed in my kitchen.
A beaver. A beaver. What did it smell like? What were the notes?
Hawaiian food.
Oh,
Mm.
Ohana.
We had Hawaiian food last night. It was good.
a little bit of masubi up in that
The
fart.
lady out to San Diego for her birthday, and she lived in Hawaii for like 5 years, so she appropriated their culture now. And so,
Oh my god,
yeah, so it's not Hawaii, it's Hawaii and
Hawaii.
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 And then I
Every time you walk into the house, she's like, "Aloha." He's like, "Stop it."
She goes, "Here's your leg."
And she's like, "Look, if you don't want to live my way, then you can aloha your way out of here, sir." And you're like, okay.
No, it took me like almost a year to finally break her out of saying Hawaii. I broke her so bad. I'm like, "You're gonna be in a relationship with me."
That's like Italian people when they go to. That's when the fake Italian people when they go to Olive Garden. They're like "We have the fettuccine.
You know, the pasta fagioli like everyone else.
Can I have the unlimited salad and breadsticks?
It's better. I'm Giada De Laurentiis. You have mozzarella, pasta Florentino.
That's great.
Hawaiian lumpia is fucking delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
Fucking lumpia is so good.
I love like the Filipino lumpia. Like, I'll fuck me up with that because that's fucking delicious.
Oh, dude.
But the Hawaiian one,
it's
because
good
they just
too.
use basically cream cheese, but it's just great, and I fucking love it.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I don't think I've ever
thing
had
I
that.
don't love.
Oh yeah, try that. The Hawaiian style lumpia is like it's cream cheese, spinach, lumpia.
You put basically anything in a wrapper and fry it, it's gonna be good.
It's lumpia.
It's good. Yeah. So speaking of that, so Bo, how long was the fart? I need to know.
I would say like
Is that bass?
it was based with like a good 2 seconds, like a boom.
I was like, oh. Apparently, according to my wife, I fart myself awake on the nightly, like a dog.
Oh my God. And she's still married to you,
Because
huh? Wow.
I can't burp, and all of it just goes down. And I fart constantly during the day, but apparently, yeah, during the night, I wake her up and the dogs up and myself every single night.
Honestly, it's impressive.
You're a free alarm clock.
And I gotta say, they're pretty big ones. They're like there's a lot coming out of there.
What was
Cats do
the
that
closest
sometimes.
you've ever come to pooping your pants? Or if you did poop your pants, tell us about it.
I mean, I had pooped my pants before. I've had food poisoning.
Well, that's not fun.
Actually, no. Let me tell you the story. I used to be a roof inspector for those listening online for a very long time, and my boss took me and my coworkers out. We used to travel for this, so we were hours away from home. I think I was about 7 hours away from home in this one. My boss took us out for dinner the night before at Outback Steakhouse, and we all got steaks. Apparently, there's something within me. Whenever I eat rare red meat, it goes right through me. I don't know why. Regular red meat, totally fine. Medium rare, totally fine. Closer to rare, straight out the poop hole.
But it's so good.
So, yeah. So this one time, he took us out to dinner, and then the next day on the first roof, it was a fucking 3-story house. I have a ladder that weighs a goddamn ton, and I'm carrying it to this house. I'm like on the verge of shitting myself, but I was like, I can do this. The famous last words on that one. Because I climbed up the ladder, and as I was about like 3/4 of the way up, it was at the door, like it was knocking. The poop.
You had the downtown push down?
It was ready, and I was 3/4 of the way up, and I was like, if I go down, I'm gonna poop my pants. So I just went up, and I stayed up there for like an hour waiting for it to subside.
I'm just checking this shingle. Oh.
I was working so hard up here, guys. And then finally, like I was literally, since it was a 3-story building, I was scoping out because it was also in a construction area, and there's always one porta potty somewhere in a construction area. And I was like a fucking lookout trying to find that goddamn fucking porta potty, and I could not find it. And then thankfully, when I got back down, I was able to scuttle down the ladder without shitting my pants. But it was so goddamn close. And I asked my boss, and I was like, where's the fucking porta potty? He's like, I scoped it out earlier, and I fucking ran.
Did you run or did you waddle?
It was a little mix of both.
You penguined it.
It was like a hurried penguin who had to poop. But yeah, that's one time that came to my brain when you asked that question.
I got a time. So we all got drunk one night on a weekday because we were 20. Skip work. We go to Denny's next morning, and I realize now that's why I usually don't drink beer as much no more. After drinking beer, I got a shit the next morning, like really bad all the time without missing a beat. Well, we go there.
Like really bad all the time.
Haven't had quote unquote my beer shits yet. And so we go to Denny's. I get my fucking omelet. I'm eating. My buddy's taking me back to his house so he can go pick up his sister from school, whatever. I can go get my car. Halfway through, I'm like, Justin, he goes, I really need to shit, dude. I need to fucking shit. Like, I just coming. It's coming. I'm like, okay. He goes, please tell me the house he was living in, room he was renting. He goes, yeah, it should be unlocked. I'm like, go. She drops me off. He leaves. I'm open the door. Fucking.
Wait, he left before he made sure that you made it inside?
Well, because he said it was unlocked.
That's not a true.
Yeah,
that's not a true friend.
Clearly.
And then I went into the back and it was unlocked, and I felt it coming. It was locked, and I shit in their backyard. And then I took a shovel, and luckily behind their backyard and the fence part was like a creek area, so I took a shovel and flung my shit over the fence.
Oh my god!
To where? to someone else's
permanently
backyard?
recorded now. This is in the ether. This exists in the world.
No, like
50 years from now, people will find a recording of this and know that you shit in the backyard.
The backyard area after the fence is very foresty, creaky like. So like there's no.
Okay,
So you were
sent
fertilizing.
it back to nature.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty much what it was. And then I had a.
Did you salute right before you threw it?
No, and then
I don't know why I imagined you doing that.
Then I also put more dirt. Well, I had
21 shit salute.
the problem is when you're shitting out in the wilderness, you need to wipe. So I had to use my boxers. So I had to wipe that, and then I put.
You just got a free ball.
Then I scooped more dirt onto my boxers and flung those over too. What was I gonna do with the boxers? I wasn't gonna throw shitty boxers into the fucking trash can. They're gonna think someone shit their pants somewhere.
No, that's a good move. I would have done the same exact thing.
Incredible.
So I cleared all the evidence right before I was about to shit myself.
Zach, where's the worst place that you gone to the bathroom that is not a toilet?
Pass.
I got offered free.
You never pooped in someone's house once?
Question.
That wasn't a toilet.
Question. If you have
I've
free
never
tickets,
pooped.
if you have free tickets to see Nikki Glaser, would you go?
I don't know who that is.
It's a white girl comedian. Okay.
Sure.
I got asked like, hey,
Free
you
is
wanna
free.
Go see Nikki Glaser? Oh.
Do I have to drive? Do I have to pay for parking?
No, I think it's all free.
Okay. Yeah, if it's all included, let's go.
All right, Nikki, I'm coming. Maybe I'll ask her to be on our podcast.
He might poop when he's there.
Depends on how much beer he said.
Ash, what about you? Where did you go? Where have you gone to the bathroom where you shouldn't have gone to the
I
bathroom?
don't think I've ever gone to the bathroom in a location that's not a bathroom.
That's good.
Now,
That's
you
a good
guys are
thing.
missing out. The rush of like, am I? You know, has a good pooping his pants stories.
I mean, you're like kind of like I'm committing a crime right now, sort of. I guess.
I wish Renee was home because Renee has shit himself like five different times that I know of. From being his friend, I can count 5 times him shitting himself.
Like in front of you?
No, like he would tell stories after go picking up his car that he just farted and it wasn't a good fart.
Just
And
a
it wasn't
fart. First mistake.
It wasn't a fart and it wasn't a shart. He shit himself.
Just like a whole log.
There's
I
time.
don't think I've ever pooped myself, like a full-on poop. Like when I've had
Like a
food
solid
poisoning,
poop?
like I've
Yeah, no.
definitely had some
When it's like
shards,
that,
but,
yeah, like and then
but no, not like a solid. Like I ran out of time and there's nothing else to do. I'm just gonna shit here. In my
he
pants
pulled over
like
the side
that.
of the freeway on the 15 to shit himself.
Why would you pull over at that point?
Because
yeah, right,
just
just
keep
poop in
going.
your car.
He really he got tired of the stigma of pooping himself.
Is anyone still listening to this?
I don't know.
Anyway, his name's Renee. Look him up.
Look at
The
me.
worst
Find me.
poop that I ever had was after I had surgery and I was on painkillers.
Oh my god, those are the worst.
It was awful. It was so bad.
The opiates are worth it though.
Well, see,
I get why people
I
get addicted
slept
to
like a
those things.
baby. I did not poop like a baby.
See, I need to go to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in 20 years.
Oh my god. Okay, well hey, we're at the hour mark now. Let's wrap this one up.
Okay.
I don't even know.
All right.
I don't even know like how to say like thanks for listening if you've made it this far.
I
Good,
guess.
fucking good job.
If I
Like-
started an OnlyFans, would you guys follow? It
Sure.
would be my feet. There's no fucking. It's just my feet.
It would be your Bonely fans.
OnlyFans.
Well, that would be my my username. OnlyFans. I would still be subscribed to OnlyFans.
yeah.
So, audience out there, would you subscribe to my OnlyFans? I need to know. I need the money.
Send us, hey, do you guys want to start doing like tell people to send us letters and we'll do a letters section?
Oh, dear Johns.
Yeah.
Tell us,
Dear Johns?
write us a letter about the last time you shit yourself.
Okay, well,
Just write
don't
us a
do
letter
that,
of,
but
like,
just send us a
questions, or,
letter.
like, you can even ask us for advice, like
Yeah.
the.
Oh, we're
what's the-
Dr.
what was
Drew
that
here?
back in the
Bim
day?
Or
Yeah.
Dr. Drew. Hey, I'm Dr.
Yeah, be like,
Drew.
oh
here.
man, like my cousin's also my brother or something. I don't know, like Maury shit. Like, just send us a
long
question.
time
or
caller,
something.
first time listener.
Yeah, for long time listener, first time emailer or something. So speaking
Exactly.
of that, you should email us at getdumpedonpodcast@gmail.com or follow us on Insta, which Zach changed since the last episode 2 weeks ago to Get Dumped On Podcast.
I feel
Ash
bad for
changed it,
I feel
technically.
bad for
I changed it.
Justin.
Ash
I
changed it.
feel bad for Justin's mom gonna have to listen to me flinging shit.
They're
I think Justin's mom is cooler than you think.
Okay.
Yeah, they may have tuned it out, but hey, if you're still listening, sorry.
I feel like there's two camps. Some people who think that poop stories are really funny, and other people who just don't want to hear them at all.
Okay, so before I'll put a PSA before the episode going. Attention! If you do not like to talk of fecal matter, please skip past this certain time. Thank
Don't
you.
listen to the
I'm gonna
end
put
of
that
this
at the very
podcast.
end.
Yeah, just
putting that at the
stop
very
listening
end.
partway through.
Put it at the end. We're about to get talked about
Hey,
shit.
well, until then, hey, we'll see you guys next week. Every Wednesday, Hump Day Dump Day. We are back from our break. We have partied our ways into each other's hearts.
I like
without
how
you
we
guys
really
there
don't
this
mention that
particular
we
time.
actually just all saw each other. Like,
Yeah,
like-
we did.
We said that at the beginning.
It was the first time I actually saw you in person. Hey, bud.
yeah,
It was
that's the
pretty
thing.
nice.
We never really said that much. We glossed over that fact that like I've actually met Zach and Ash in person for the first time like ever. I've seen what Ash looked at before because there's a podcast out there with Ashley with me. Thank you for doing that one time.
And you said we were going to kiss, but you didn't kiss me back.
I was shy. Zach
Yeah,
gave me
it
a
took
big
you a while to actually look me in the eyes.
No, because you were.
Well, it's
you thought
because
I was
when you guys
avoiding
locked
for some reason.
when you guys locked eyes, I saw it happen. Like you guys locked eyes, and Bo was gonna go in for the kiss, but then Zach immediately was like, "Have you seen RoboCop?" And it just threw the whole vibe off.
Then he goes, "Oh, look at the bunnies! Did you guys see the bunnies over there?" That was like the first 2
What?
minutes of meeting Zach. He kept talking about bunnies.
Did you see?
There was bunnies behind where we were sitting.
You don't
that's like the
often
time that
see
Zach
bunnies.
freaked out that kid out near my house. Like we went to that river place, like that town by the river, and then there's like a turtle on a rock, and we were walking past a bunch of kids. And you're like, "Kids, there's a turtle over there!" And they're like, "Ah, who's this man? Where did you come from?" And you're like, "I think I freaked out the kids."
There's a turtle
They
down
wanna
there.
know where the turtle is. I don't know.
You guys
I
want to
would-
see a turtle?
I would want to see the turtle.
Zach,
if
I love
was
you
a
so
kid.
much.
If I was a kid, I'd be like, "Oh, they told me there's a turtle over there. That's great." Now I
No,
get to see a
Kids all have their
turtle.
iPads, and they're like, "This man is talking to me about reptiles." I
For
don't
all of
like
you
it.
at home, Zach full arm points at anything that he finds even remotely interesting. He just throws his whole arm out there and points at it.
And he's very tall, so it's a
You got a
long
long
arm. Like,
arm.
it goes.
Go on our Instagram. Go look at the photos of us, the face reveals of all of fucking us, right? You'll see which one's Zach, and imagine that kid, that grown ass
That man yelling at
your
you
kids
about
turtles.
There's turtles down there.
Yeah, I'd be afraid too. I would have grabbed my kid and walked away and say, "Honey, keep moving, keep moving, keep
I wasn't even yelling.
Okay, but you
You just have a booming,
You have a booming voice.
though.
You have a-
Like, when
you have a big
when
chest
you
cavity.
Speak, it's
It's
booming.
resonant.
you have you have a stature of a fucking skyscraper too. You're intimidating looking.
What? Oh yeah. Who was it that kept saying that he didn't think I would be tall based on my
Cody.
voice?
That's Cody. That's Cody.
That man's in love with you, by the way. He loves you so much.
Who's not in love with Zach, honestly?
He
Zach's so
came up to
lovable.
me and he was a little tipsy and he went right up to my face. He's like, "Why is Zach so tall?"
Oh, because you're so nice. He's like, nice guys aren't tall.
Wait, does he saying I'm an asshole? What the fuck?
Yep,
We're both tall, Bo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no,
We're not nice
I'm learning
people.
things about myself.
We're not nice people.
That's funny. But Cody's tall too. Wait.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's true. Love you, Cody. All right, we're leaving. See you guys later. Thanks for
Okay,
listening.
love you. Bye.
We'll see you next week
Okay.
with a real topic.
Sorry about this
Seinfeld
episode.
An episode about nothing. What movie?
Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.